Never have I missed a creepy fucking music as much as I missed this music. I am fucking excited. Also, I'm really living for how my hair is looking right now, especially because, like, I'm wearing makeup, which I feel like you can tell, but you can't tell at the same time. I for surely can tell because obviously I did it, but like one blue eye with one yellow eye, and like it's just, oh, it's so fantastic of this contrast. But hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales, a place for me to be me, 100%ly, and of course help myself mentally and physically. It is Saturday. It is going on 5 in the afternoon into the evening. So, good afternoon, good evening from me to you. But of course, good morning to all the wonderful cocktails around the world. Pretty excited. This is our second meeting for today. We did a first meeting where we did this awesome makeup look and just chilled and chatted and had a fantastic time. And then I did a little bit of calisthenics afterwards and ate something because we were hungry. I had some chicken nuggets with fries and barbecue sauce. It was delicious. And then I got Jaded Rose loaded to perfection because we are going to have at least one Toka Loka before we get into it. I also think that we will share this content. We didn't share the other meeting, mainly because we didn't even think of it. Like, we were just like, I didn't even think of it. And we ended up having such a wonderful meeting. It's kind of funny that I didn't end up sharing it at all, but oh, anyways, actually, you know what? We're not going to share this one either. I'm going to send it to my mermie, um, just to, hopefully ensure that she pops in. But in all honesty, I think she'll probably pop in general because she was just watching our previous meeting. Plus, I'd sent her a text message saying, "Hey, getting my next meeting started." But I'm just going to send that to her. Um, yeah, my hair is looking fucking phenomenal right now. Well, yeah, since we didn't spread the moist content with our previous meeting, the Happy Saturday motherfuckers, I feel like why spread the contentry of our semi-blind as fuck run of Erica, which this is an interactive game for those who don't know. I was thinking of all the different things, like, previously I'd put like hashtag we are excite or, something of that nature, but I was like, I have too many emotions. It's just been such a phenomenal Saturday. It really really has. I am just so here for my hair right now. Um, it's like we. Oh man, just thinking about how wonderful of a Saturday it's been already. Most of the time has been spent here in Club Cotton. Our previous meeting was such a phenomenal one. Just all of it was phenomenal, from having conversations to how the makeup turned out, just all of it so deliciously moist. And then being able to actually fall back asleep, that's a huge thing. Actually being able to, once Rainbow got picked up at 7 a.m., I actually went back to sleep, which was fucking beautiful. Man, the two types of meetings that we've done, like whenever I do a meeting via the PlayStation, it's so much different than when we do it from the phone. Like when we do a meeting from the PlayStation, our phone becomes the chat. When we do a meeting from the phone, the laptop is the chat. All the different things. Ooh, 4:30. What the? It's not that number we wanted. Ooh, I do think I'm gonna do. Ooh. love my makeup so much. I like the little snap and the initial bit with my hair and everything is just so fantastic. Uh, I send that to Snapchat because why not? Whoa, what happened to... I had a bunch of things up and they just like disappeared. My back tooth is hurting a little bit. But I have been slacking on flossing, so that could be why that toofer is aching a little bit. Because when you don't keep up with your teethers, it can cause pain. Alright, fantastic. Get the chat into position. I think I'm gonna bring it down. Well, actually no, it's perfect height for meeting. I think position it a little bit this way though. There we go. Perfection. Alright. So, this is going to end up being our 4th time going all the way through. Initially I was going to try to like number them and things like that, but it's just kind of like, this game is so much of a mindfuck. And the first time we played it got broken up into 2, so there is one that like is blind as fuck. It doesn't say semi-blind, it's just blind AF, and there's a number 1 and there's a number 2. That's our very first time ever playing. And then the next ones are just semi-blind as AF, but I put like different hashtags with them, and then like this one doesn't have a hashtag. So this is like the 5th official meeting, but it's our 4th run through. I'm very excited. The first time that we did it, also, you know, if you're looking for like someone who hasn't played it, you're probably not going to want to watch this because you're going to get spoilers, because I'm going to talk about my previous runs. The first time we played, we ascended. The last decision is that main one that I'm like is most important to me, I feel, because it's the decision if you're going to shoot Lucian or not shoot Lucian. And then if you shoot Lucian, once you get through the door, you have the choice to ascend to the butterfly or to not descend to the butterfly, or you could just not do that at all and you could just burn the motherfucker down. And then, of course, you have the choice to not shoot him. And we did that once, and we got the choice of trust him or not trust him. We decided to just go trust, trust, trust. Very lackluster ending. Next time I definitely want to not shoot him, but not fully trust him. But I also kind of want to, like, you know, not burn down Delphine House, but then also not ascend to the butterfly. So I don't know which one we're going to do. It all starts with if we're going to shoot Lucian or not. Also, there's a good probability that I can end up doing 2 run-throughs. Maybe not. I don't fully know yet. I just know it's 5 in the evening. You know, I have my Saturday evening to myself. I haven't had anyone hit me up. I definitely hoped for someone to hit me up, but no one hit me up or anything like that. So it's just me, myself, and I. I definitely plan on later on, after my mom is home and done doing things that she's doing, I want to watch Free Guy with her, because it's on Disney Plus now, so anyone can watch it if you have Disney Plus, whereas it initially was released just on Prime and you had to pay $20 for the movie. But now that it's on Disney Plus, my mom can watch it and I can watch it, so it's like we're watching it together. I've seen Free Guy, I want to say 3 times all the way through, and then one time I started watching but didn't finish. It's such a good movie. Such a good movie. But I digress. I'm going to do my best to try to choose other choices that I haven't done. Like, for example, when you first become adult Erica, you have 4 choices. I'm pretty sure I remember which ones I have previously chosen, but, you know, we may end up choosing the same thing and then realize it afterwards. There's also, like, there's so many things that we can do. I know that we're going to answer the phone earlier on instead of going down the hallway, even though there's still some things that down that hallway I feel like we could end up choosing, and it would just kind of like change the fate of everything else. But I want to answer the phone call, go down into the basement, because I want to be able to go outside like the very first time we did it, and it gives us the option of like running into the forest if I remember correctly, but then also there's like a fox there. So yeah, but without further ado, let's do a little cheers. Cheers to anyone that happens to be tuning in. My mermie is out and about right now, so she will not be tuning in, at least not yet. Hopefully she's able to tune in a little bit later. Oops. Damn it. There we go. I'm so excited. Okay. This game is so much fun. I literally, this game has been pulling me away from Fortnite. Luckily, I already got to tier 100 on Fortnite. There's still some other things that I would like to unlock, like some masks for Haven and things like that. But we still have a week left in this season, I think. What's going to be weird is I don't know if I'll be able to, even if I want it, I don't know if I'll be able to get the next season's battle pass. Because, yeah, I don't want to think about finances right now. I want to enjoy this Tokaloke and play some Erica, get deep dive into the story that just has us so mind fucked. And, you know, especially after the not killing Lucian and how he kind of reacted, I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like Lucian is a huge part of the whole conspiracy. I think they're all in on it. I just like, this game is such a mindfuck. If you confuse easily, you're gonna have a hell of a time. Like, I confuse easily, and it's just like, like, it gives me a headache when I try to think too much about the craziness that is this game. For realsies. Your choices form one of many perspectives. Literally, so... This game is so goddamn moist. It's like... I'm overly excited right now. We are fucking super excited. You know what's really interesting is just how, like, when you play an interactive game, and especially one that has, like, ominence to it, it's really crazy to see your reactions the first time you play to, like, after you've done a few run-throughs of it, because it just changes it a little bit, you know, it takes away some of that fear because you know what is coming. Until Dawn was one of those, that game was super fucking creepy, scary at portions of the time, but after you played it once through, it was like, it was just more intriguing. Oh man, we had fun with that one. I just don't even love this song a lot.
Erica. You shouldn't play with it. It's dangerous. Okay, are you ready? Mummy and I met many, many years ago in a place called Delphi House. She was a nurse. I was a doctor.
I'm all into the music. I'm like, you have to choose things, bitch.
At night, we'd tell each other stories. She'd tell me about the future. Wonderful things. Things only she could see. I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly, who could stare into the fire and see the future. I used to tell her she was magic, just like the priestess. I think you're magic too. But you're gonna have to prove it. Pick a photograph. Pick your favorite.
I mean, my favorite is the pregnancy one. I've chosen the pregnancy one twice and the her as a nurse once. Why not? Let's go ahead and choose the wedding photo because it's the only one that we have not yet.
Now, close your eyes. Focus your mind and conjure the power of the ancient priestess.
Guess where it is? See, I totally thought it had a rhyme and reason to it, but it clearly doesn't.
See if you can guess where
that
your
wrong
favorite
in
is.
the last one, but I'm still gonna go with the middle one.
Oh, disaster. Don't worry. I still think you're magic.
I got it right once. Got the trophy
always
for
be
that.
with you. Remember that. Even though
A lot
she's
of crazy
here,
trophies from this game.
she's still a part of you. If you could stare into the fire and see the future, what do you think you'd see?
Nice bath, nice kitchen, big open windows for me and my daughter. Yeah. But in her future, she sees this. Also, the more I play this, I feel like her dad is like the worst person out of all of them, potentially. Or maybe he's just really the innocent one in all of it. So, I'm pretty sure I did Let It Go last time. I think the only one that we haven't done is Face It.
It was all your fault.
was not expecting for her to say that. I know. Man, oh, man. I don't like that that's how it started. Oh, it's so pessimistic. Oh, man. Alright. We've got... Okay, so... Most of the time we just back away from the door, and then one time we unlocked it. We haven't done the lock motion, which I don't think that we do that. I mean, I guess we could do it just because it's a choice that we haven't done yet.
Are you okay?
Interesting. Okay. What she's listening to, because she's listening to music or something. And severed hand. Lawyer.
Miss Mason?
I like to be
I'm
like
Sergeant Blake,
on edge and scared sometimes, but
the lead investigator on this
prefer it with
case.
suspense and not so much gore and things that make me want to go, ooh.
Can I see that? I promise I'll give it back.
I like when we eventually do a run where we're like either like choosing the last minute choices, like all the things that we've never chosen before, or like
what's on the medallion too?
Ones where we just choose all the stuff that we wouldn't choose. We'll choose that because I just don't want her to rip it out. That would that just changes. I mean, it changes the course of everything.
Dad read that.
Did you know he co-founded Delphi House?
Make her all standoffish, you know.
This man?
Of course, it would give us potentially some responses that we haven't seen.
We think Mr. Flowers might be a target too.
I love these types of games.
Look, we're keeping watch over at Delphi House. Protection detail. I'll be leading the investigation from there. Right now, it's the safest place for you too.
Nauseous. I legit thought there was a spider on me. not tapping? Like, cause you tap it, and then it still shows it, but then if you keep tapping it, like, the detective guy, like, stops us from dinging it or whatever, and you get an achievement that says, annoy him with the bell, so I'm just curious if there's, like, a opposite of that, or if it will just stay on this. Let's see. We'll see. I mean, we have less than a minute to 4:20 somewhere anyways. It's gonna be 5:20. So we'll take advantage of that, and then we'll ding it once, but then I want to pause. Because I want to see, like... will it give us, you know, just like an automatic choice because we didn't touch it or something like that. That's stuff that you don't know with these types of games. I'm antsy to tap it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait until after 4:20 somewhere. Cheers to our lurker. Thank you so much. To anyone, not just lurker, but to anyone that's taking time to tune into my content here on YouTube. There are so many things in this beautiful world that you could be doing other than watching me right now, but you're choosing to watch me for whatever reason, and I super appreciate it. Like, on so many fucking levels, especially right now. So, yeah, cheers, and happy 420 somewhere. Special happy 420 if you're in a time zone where it is actually 420 for you. Like, Alaska, I think, is one time zone behind me, so happy 420 to Alaska. Forgot there was grumble. Or maybe not so much. Forgot there was crumble. Just now we wait. See, my hope is to get a different action.
They're probably out for a smoke. Wait here. I'll go check.
Get a different action. We did not know him. We did not know him. Should have gave us the option to be like, hey, don't ding it like that. Okay, Amber. You're gonna answer. We're not gonna go down the hallway, because if we were to go down the hallway, we would eavesdrop, but then open the door before the conversation was done. We can do that in a different one, though. I just, like, looking at this picture alone, you see how happy Lucian is? Like, kind of creepily happy, almost, and her father is very stern. So, like, me personally, just like from the vibes I've been getting, I feel like Lucian is the one behind it all. I feel like he is the one who is just like the whole reason that the butterfly is, or whatever, you know what I mean? And I feel like he wrangled her father into it, because of his connection to Erica's mother, and then of course Erica. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I just, especially after the last time we played, I was already feeling like everyone was in on it, but I definitely think Lucian's bitch ass is in on this witchy, twitchy, culty fucking shit going on in Delphi house. Excuse me, answer the phone. I really want to go down the hallway again, but the last 2 times we went down the hallway, this time I want to answer the phone again and go down into the basement. Was there another option?
Erica Mason, I've waited a long time to speak to you.
Who, what?
Did you like my gift?
How?
How did you find me?
Who, what?
I've been watching you your whole life, waiting. Your father's not who you thought he was.
Well, I think he's my
Music.
father, so unless he's not really my dad.
Carter. See what he did to her. See him for who he really was.
What will I find?
If you don't look, you'll never know. Find Elodie Carter. See for yourself.
But she would get shown those papers either way. That's something I find interesting is there's certain plot twists to the stories, like this phone call, her finding out that Elodie is her mother. Oh shit. Oh, it gives us two options. I was pretty set on going down in the basement. But what's through door B? What's through door B? Door B it is. Oh, it just takes us outside. What the fox?
Erica,
So basically,
what are you doing?
just
I told you to
skips the
wait.
stuff that happens in the basement.
I saw something. Some girls, they were wearing masks.
I'll check it out. Maybe it was some kind of
You
therapy.
already know about it though, like, cause
Come on, let's go back inside.
You don't understand. The phone rang, it was a woman. She knew who I was.
Inside, now. We need to find out where that call came from. Do whatever it takes.
What are you doing? Get off the phone.
There you go. There, go on.
And you? I have a right to see your identification. This is a private facility here. You can't just walk in.
I'm not a policeman.
What are you then?
Look, I'll call you back. I'm Sergeant Blake. I called this afternoon. I'm supposed to meet a Dr. Ballard.
I can only apologise. We're all a bit nervous here. Sergeant Blake, I'm Rosa Ballard. I suppose you already know the Chief Inspector?
Doctor, thank you. Would you mind taking Erica up to her room? I'm afraid I need to speak to the Chief Inspector. There's been a development.
see, and then like the way he says there's been a development, it's like they're all in on it, and they're trying to get
suppose you don't
information from
remember
her because they, for some reason, they think Erica knows about this
with
shit.
your father. I used to look after you when you were little.
I'm sorry, it was a long time ago.
Oh, it's okay. I was much prettier back then. Anyway, this is you. You might recognize it. Mr. Steinbeck, the night manager, will be downstairs if you need anything.
I know exactly. Ah, see, I'm thinking about future choices already. Eee! always feel bad because, like, when she starts playing this, she's all, you know, very much is triggered and taken back to when she's a child. And for me, I freaking love the song, so I'm just, like, all vibing to it. And she's, like, you know, fucking having an intense moment of realization and shit.
Look under the bed. Uncle Lucy got you.
Especially because Motherfucker is the one that gives her the doll with the creepy birthmark that's just like hers. Like, Uncle Lucy's the one that fucking, he's the mastermind of it all. I feel it. I could be wrong. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's the sort of game that you never fucking know. I've never, you know, I've only ever played the game. I've not watched other people's content or looked up anything for the game. So I truly don't even know, you know, necessarily the full ending or whatever. And I may never, you know, like, I feel like, I don't know, the game gives me the type of vibes that maybe there is no wrong or right answer. Like, you just have to form your own sort of opinion on what it is, or who is good and who is bad.
Just like you.
Like, I already know that the only people that I really feel like are completely innocent are the girls in the hospital. And Erica herself. I feel like that was solidified too when we burned down Delphi House and we got a hero achievement. So I definitely want to, since either way she's going to go investigate the music, definitely going to have her always look in the mirror to see the crazy-ass bruise, because, like, where the fuck did she get the crazy-ass bruise? Like, we never really get an answer for that. Like, she's in her room, like, where the fuck did you get the bruise? Damn, that got me. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. I see you. I see you. See, my hair is just so fantastic. And with the yellow and the blue, just the contrast of, like, the fact that my hair is blue with a light color, and, like, the blue is next to the light color, and the light color is next to the blue, is just fantastic.
Kirsty, I said you can help, but I need to be with you, okay? We talked about this. No cleaning without supervision.
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
I just don't want to ask for a cigarette. As a previous cigarette smoker, I just, like...
Thought so.
If we ever
Hey,
choose
Becca.
that, it will definitely be on the,
Over
like,
there.
choices that we wouldn't choose, but we're choosing just to see how it would go.
Don't mind her, she's got emotional problems.
I mean, I think everyone in this place has emotional.
She seems nice.
Yeah. But it's not her fault. I blame society. Here, take a seat, let me show you something. See this bit? It's simple. 4 notes. Bum, 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 bum. I'll do the rest.
Where does the cigarette go? You know, I've wondered. Like, it just tosses a lit cigarette.
Here we fucking go.
No, 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 no cleaning! No cleaning without supervision!
Kirsty! Kirsty, it's okay. She's right. Can you maybe go and get someone?
She said that's new.
Fuck yeah, it was new.
Kirsty likes to be the centre of attention. She's all wide-eyed innocence until she doesn't get her own way, and then it's...
Stop that! Erica, Sergeant Blake's here. Needed in the main office.
You know what? No, we gotta cheers to that, because every other time Kirsty does have a panic attack, and, you know, I think her name's Jody. Anyway, she shouldn't be making fun of someone's panic attack sort of thing, but in the realm of the interactive game, that's what happens, and then they come in because of the screaming, and they go to inject the other girl, and I have to, like, choose the thing to make sure they don't do that, because, like, you know, I don't want them to do that. So this was refreshing. This was new. I like that. I like the get help option. Yeah. I think that's booty. Ew. Ew. Ugh. You reload that.
Come in.
During pools. Gross.
My God. Erica Mason. You look just like your mother. Last time we met, you could barely see over the desk. I'm Lucien Flowers. I set this place up with your father.
I thought I was meeting Sergeant Blake.
He just stepped out to make a quick call. Did you sleep okay? I know the old place can take a bit of getting used to.
It's quite intense.
The girls can have some difficult days, but we do good work here. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I hope you don't mind, but I brought you something. It was your father's.
Curious to why
Your
he
mother
has
gave it to him on their wedding day.
Because, I mean, her father was moitered when she was a little girl.
I just kept hold of it.
Hey. Sorry about that. We're chasing the phone company, but there's still no news on last night's call. Erica, it's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Johar. There may be some other victims as well that we don't know about. It's likely they'll try and kill again.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Honestly, we don't have much to go on. But Mr. Flowers has a suggestion. It might help you remember the face of your father's killer.
What are you asking?
We will not be doing that freaky fucking treatment again. We did it once,
father.
and that was
It's completely
more
painless.
than enough for the rest of the time.
Perfectly safe.
Yeah, no. Silence is always an option. If Erica doesn't respond in time, the conversation will move on. We've never gotten that before.
It's completely painless. Perfectly safe.
Erica, please. There are too many similarities with your father's case for it to be a coincidence. If we can get a description, we can put an end to this.
I'm sorry, I can't.
That got my heart going when it all brought up the dum dum and told me, like, silence is always an option. Like, oh shit. Like, almost made me not want to be silent, you know? Like, you're a cute little fox.
Your mother told me this place was her whole life. She worked here, fell in love here, met you here. Later, she died here. I'm so sorry, Erica. I should have been there for you. I should have done more.
It's okay. It was a long time ago.
Come on. I want to show you something. We'll need these.
Snip, snip. In memory of Aladdin Mason, wife, mother, and dearest friend of Delphi House. It lies not in our power to love or hate. It lies not in our power to love or hate, for will in us is overruled by fate. When two are script long ere the course begin, we wish that one should something the other win. We wish that one should lose, the other win, maybe? I says lose. We wish that one should lose, the other win.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite.
They've always brought us luck.
Get off me! Leave me alone! Get off me!
Sorry. Sometimes the girls have difficult days.
But some of us like to keep it buried deep down inside.
Anna, I didn't think you'd be up. This is Erica Mason. She'll be staying with us for a while.
Didn't I bleed all over you this morning? I'm taking these to Doc Ballard. We're making perfume. Do you want to come?
Nope. I know exactly which one I'm choosing.
You could always go hang out with Toby.
Toby?
Actually, they're about to serve
I
lunch.
knew it was something with a T in it
It's
or an
quite
I.
a spread. Why don't you go and grab yourself a bite and maybe meet some of the other girls?
Maybe I should check on Toby.
No worries. I guess I'll catch you around.
Erica, it's very good of you to go to her. Just remember that some of the girls here, they can be quite manipulative. Just be careful, that's all.
It was tempting to go talk to Kirsty again because she has, like, the most information. Like, she talks about the people in the mask and, like, yeah. She tapes up her wardrobe.
What are you doing? Why are you following me? I just came to see if you were okay. You want to be friends? Is that it?
It's lunchtime. Join it with the good girls.
I'm not hungry.
You're a tourist. This place has secrets. You need to be careful or you're going to get hurt.
What do you mean this place has secrets?
Oh, I see. You're looking for adventure.
Is
that it?
One might call it
Fine.
adventure. Others might call it just
Come with
trying to
me.
get all the different options and potential answers. Because it really, I feel like you're never going to get answers in this, like, ever.
Cozy, huh? Yeah. A little something I prepared earlier.
What is it?
Deadly poison. Jesus. It'll put hairs in your chest.
Nope. You ain't drinking this time around. Oh, thank you.
I brought you here. I trusted you. If you don't trust me, you should go.
Ah, fucking A.
I trust you.
Because I want her to show me the damn entrance. Damn it, but I don't want her to be all drugged. Son of a bitch.
Is it true? Did someone send you that guy's hand in a box? You're only here because you were hiding out.
Yes.
Wasn't your dad some sort of genius doctor? Did he really set this place up with Lucian flowers?
Yes.
What about your mum? I heard she died here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Open it.
Oh, that's okay. She has a drawing of the peep bell, too.
Did you see it?
It wasn't me. The girl who drew it, she died. She used to have these weird dreams. Pink flowers falling from the sky. She got nosebleeds. Then fits. And then she drew that.
What does it mean?
I don't know. She used to tell these stories. She thought there was a ghost, some woman locked in the basement. I didn't listen. Everybody thought she was crazy. After she died, I found that. Go on.
Man, I swear I want to try and get us back into that basement so we can look down the creepy ass ring water well thing that I'm not looking forward to looking down, but it's gonna give us information that we need.
Do you see that? The symbol on the bottom. It's from an old temple at a place called Delphi. They used to get the women, drug them out of their minds. They thought they could make them see the future. The girls got sick. They had fits, seizures.
You think they're doing something like that here?
I don't know how it sounds, but check this out. There's something behind there. A tunnel or something. Hey. You know how Granddaddy Flowers made his money? By trading futures.
I like how they made the fact that they're drunk, the way that it is when you are in a video game, because we are playing a video game, but it's like a real life or cinematic sort of video game, so it's just very interesting. That'd be so freaky to just wake up in a completely different area, but also you were indoors and now you're out fucking doors.
And look what the cat dragged in. Where the hell have you been? I've been looking everywhere.
About to get some skin.
You've got mail.
Yeah, we got skin.
Expensive.
It's not. Well, actually, it is a tattoo. Like a piece of skin of tattoo. So, tattoos can be expensive. My line work that I'm going to be getting is going to be 200 to 300. I am kind of hoping my line work is more close to 200 than 300.
the space. What happened?
Box was mailed yesterday. We're still trying to get a description of the sender. Here, take a look at this. That's Carl Steinbeck's place, the night manager. Got a team there now. He's missing.
What about the woman? The one who called me?
The engineers are working on it. We can't find any record of the call.
Why did he have that symbol tattooed on his arm?
It used to be on the sign out front. It's from the Temple of Apollo at Delphi in Greece. Their motto was, know thyself. Your dad thought it'd be good for us, too. After he died, we took the signs down, but Carl's tattoo remained.
And then there's this. Why send the doll?
It was a gift from Lucian. He gave it to me before my father died.
Erica used to spend so much time here, there weren't any other children. I always tried to smuggle her some toys or a treat. This was one of many.
We're gonna have to go back to your flat. I need you to have a look around. Make sure there's nothing else missing. You can grab some extra clothes, whatever else you need. Looks like you might be here for a while. You okay there? I'll go check if the neighbors saw anything. Jesus. Stay there. Keep the door shut.
I'm definitely not staying where I'm at.
Police! Open the door or the door will be forced open. The door is about to be forced open.
know the body's in there. Let's go over here. This had more interesting things.
Don't. This is a crime scene. Carl Steinbeck is dead. Erica, no. Go back to your apartment. Keep the door shut and wait for me. You don't want to see what's in there. Erica. Erica. Don't look, don't look, don't look. You're safe. You're safe.
Jaded Rose.
Hey, what's up? Come with me, now.
Ah, yes, we're gonna go through, Hannah's room.
Taking Hannah for some sort of operation. She grew up in some shitty foster home. Fake depression just to get out of it and wound up here. She wasn't even sick. Now they're gonna cut her open. Come with me.
Check the bedside table. Look for anything that seems weird, out of place.
How is this helping?
We're investigating. Investigating is helping. Could be you in there. Or me.
I see them in my sleep. Pink petals falling. Just like Hannah. I've seen it too. Erica.
Where's Hannah?
My edges.
She's gone. Hannah's gone.
Hey. It definitely is getting to some of the more intense portions of the story. But talk about perfect timing, because
We're just going to go over some of the evidence from the flat.
Most of what we got is...
I'm going to get Jaded Rose reloaded. Then after this portion, because there is another dead party coming up. Excuse me, but how did laundry go? Hopefully it went well. I'm glad that you're able to tune in. How fantastic does the maze look even from a distance? I love the contrast of the light with the light and then the blue with the blue. In my intermission between meetings, I had some chicken nuggets and fries. They were delicious. Also, hello to X Harlequin X. She's not here right now, but I already know that she's going to watch this later on when it's posted content. But I'm really hoping that she's not like lurking incognitally right now and she's actually getting some rest before her work shift. That's the hope, anyways. But I do know that she was super interested in this game and the story, so I already know that she's definitely watching this later on. Oh, nice. You put it in and Grandpa's finished it. Nice. Yeah, they were yummy. I had Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce as my dipping sauce. Later on, I plan on I got myself some green peppers just to eat as like a refreshing vegetable, but also kind of like a snicky snack. I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna make for my dinner. Like, yeah. Yes, she does. I met her via Club Cottontale back in 2017. So she's been tuning in for the last 4 years. And whereas she doesn't tune into like, I mean, I do random meetings, but also, I don't really have anyone that tunes into every meeting. But I do stay in contact with her via Snapchat. Just one example of an individual who started out as someone who, just watched my content randomly, and then it became a long distance friendship.
Back in the lab, there's a couple of things we'd like you to look at.
There's no need to worry. The Chief Inspector asked that we do it here.
Couldn't we do it at Delphi House?
I tried, but I'm afraid Dr. Ballard put her foot down. After what happened this morning with Hannah, I can't say I blame her.
Come on then. Kettle's on.
Chief Inspector.
What do you think? Are we close? Is that her?
It was pretty spot on.
Yes, that's her.
Okay, good. What about this? We found it in her apartment. Her name is Mia Green. She was a patient at Delphi House.
She was very close to your mother. She was very protective of her. Sometimes aggressively so.
Is that why she's interested in me?
Hey, I don't blame you. The music's very ominous.
Erica. The night your mother died, Mia Green broke into the dispensary. She took an overdose and died.
Which is impossible because unless the Mia Green that we have been interacting with is a ghost.
No, she must have faked it.
Perhaps. We've filed an order with the judge to exhume the body. Until then, I'm gonna have to keep you at Delphi House.
You need some help?
No, I've got it. Wait, would you mind? I'm sorry. Here we go.
Yes. This is Sergeant Blake. Yes. Right away. Gotta go. There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm coming with you.
Not you. It's not safe.
Okay. Be careful.
Okay. You okay? You're bleeding.
Go. I'll look after him. The bathroom's down the hall. You can't miss it. Get yourself cleaned up. Then we'll talk.
We should talk now, old man. Right now. Back fucking molar's hurting. I either need to floss it, and if that doesn't help, gotta swish with some salt. Yeah, right? Yikes is right. Still have no clue what all them numbers. It's like, there gotta be a code of some sort.
Hello, Erica. Did you miss me?
You killed him.
He deserved it. They all did. The Chief Inspector, Steinbeck, Johar. They were in it together. I'd never hurt you.
Don't come near me.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to protect you.
You killed my father.
He made me a monster. He took your mother and locked her away. There's another world beneath Delphi House. Secret passages and hidden doors to get you there. I gave you the medallion, the key to everything. But you gave it away. But there's another. It's right there in front of you.
That's the woman they thought were dead.
Locks are in the walls.
I'm still not even 100% sure if she's like real or a ghost. But if she's not real, who the fuck killed the people? You know what I mean? It's all fucking mindfuck, man.
Out in the woods, between here and Delphi House. I'll wait for you there.
Yeah. All sorts of fucking fuckery.
Come alone.
I should have stayed. There was no one here. Just one of the girls trying to break into the pharmacy.
Was anyone hurt?
Some cuts and bruises. Nothing major.
Got 4 minutes to 4:20 somewhere. Aloha 4:20. I think the tooth pain is sometimes your teeth will relax if you have any kind of space.
Is there anything I can do?
And since I had a tooth that was pulled back here back in the day, there's a space back there, and every so often I'll get pain. So I think that's just like the bottom teeth right here moving that way, and that's why it's in pain.
You're safe here, I promise you.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure she didn't say anything? Anything that could help us find her?
No.
But she's definitely real because she kills this detective dude, and the detective dude is real. So the woman isn't dead, like clearly. But then that also leads me to believe that her mother isn't dead. This game is a whole mindfuck, and like, I want the outcome where we see our mother, you know.
The rest has to be kept here, private. You know that. People start dropping dead. I think I need to know a bit more. Well, they shouldn't be dropping dead. This could cause serious ruptions for what I'm doing here. This is my life's work. Do you understand that?
What exactly are you doing here, Bella?
It's not for you to know.
It doesn't seem like anything's for me to know at the moment.
You just do your job and concentrate on looking after Erica in a proper fashion. A proper fashion. That's all I'm going to say to you.
We're going through the hole in the wall. Oh, buddy. We've got 2 minutes. Oh, buddy. Are you guys excited? I know I am. This is only our second time going and investigating the underneath Delphi house. I'm excited. And I already have Jada Rose loaded to perfection, so if you are looking to Tokaloke with me in just about a minute. See, it gives us the option to look down in another window or to go, like, continue. And I definitely want to continue. Because we don't know if, like, if we look in there, it'll let us continue on. And we wanted to get to this area. Ooh, buddy. Okay, we got less than a minute, too, because it's 6:19. 6:19. Happy 420 somewhere. Aloha 420. It definitely is like scary and suspenseful, especially if it's your first time seeing it. It's for surely got that scare factor to it. Okay, so that's where the fire goes, so leads me to believe there's not going to be anything down there.
She's up in her room. I did what I can, but she's not saying much.
Cook is dead and she was there. She must know more than she's telling.
She's pretty shaken. If it's an act, it's a good one.
Because we've already gone to the door. So it's time to look into the ring pot. Because it also gives us the option to leave. You're cute, Romy.
Who's there?
So if we had chosen to leave instead of jostling the door, maybe we could have investigated more. I don't know. We don't know. Where's the broken glass? Dogs are barking upstairs, so someone is either outside or just arrived at the neighbors. Bum, bum, bum.
They always take 3. A deer, a fox, a rabbit. They seek visions of the future for wealth and power. But they cannot see without a butterfly. That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you. She's trapped, Erica. Join me. Together we can save her.
Show me how.
It's you, Erica. It's always been you.
Even if we refuse, we still end up in this house in her arms, so I figure why not? Let's go with it. We're back in our childhood home.
She would tell me about the future. Wonderful things that only she could see. I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly.
Why did you bring me here?
Because this is where it all began. Your father made it. He tested it on your mother. He tested it on you too. Breathe it in and I can make you do anything. It's how he brainwashed us and made us his slaves.
Yeah. That was something I prepared earlier.
Father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite.
I see them in my sleep. Pink petals falling.
I'm taking these to Dr. Ballard. We're making perfume.
I'm starting to think about what I'm gonna choose because it's getting toward, like, we're almost to the end now, and it's the choice to shoot Lucian or to not shoot Lucian.
What do you think he burned in that lamp, Erica? What do you think it did to you? I'm dying.
Oh, you can't shoot her. Lucian, are you talking about Lucian? It's a he, but
it doesn't matter.
If that's who you mean, then
I know I'm a monster. I deserve to die.
That means, because essentially the choices are, if I shoot him, then what I'm going to do is go into the chamber, and instead of ascending to the butterfly, I'm going to refuse it. If we don't shoot him, the option is to, like, still, like, push away.
Flames and see the future.
I don't believe in magic.
You don't have to. You just need to believe in those who do. He was one of them. See for yourself.
So yeah, like, we can not shoot him, and then, like, the last time we didn't shoot him and we trusted him fully. You know, we could choose to not shoot him but then not trust him and see what happens. But if we shoot him, we go in, and instead of burning down the building, we go down to the bottom layer, and instead of ascending to the butterfly, we're going to refuse it. And that's what we're going to see what happens.
And control it. Your mother was the missing piece. Your mother's alive, but she's fading. Without her, they're blind. They won't see us coming. We can end this. We can set her free. Cut the wire.
I'm ready too, because you already decided that we're gonna shoot him, so we just have to get to the portion. I wish there was a way that the detective didn't have to die, like.
Keep it. You may need to use it. In there.
And it's locked.
The medallion. They must have sealed it. Follow me.
Slicey coming up.
We can't let him live. He'll raise the alarm.
I can't.
Let's go. need to kill the lights. Take me to the hidden door. We don't have much time.
Erica. Jesus, I've been looking everywhere. What happened? Where did you go?
You need to go. She's here.
It's okay. There's no one here. It's just you and me.
You killed him.
He's one of them, Erica. Trust me. We need to move.
I tried to warn him, like, God, man.
You can't take any chances. You have to save your mother. You have to do whatever it takes. Take this. Promise me.
Yeah, fuck it.
If you need it, use it.
I mean, we already know we're gonna shoot Lucian. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely looking forward to the next time we play and we don't shoot him and we see what will happen that way. Because it's like either way, there's a curiosity of like what is gonna happen, you know? So curious.
Erica, you can't be in here. Toby needs her treatment.
What are you doing?
They're looking for you. They found a body in the garden. I think you might be unwell.
Wake her up.
That's too dangerous. It's her treatment. You can't just pull her out. It takes time.
Think of something.
Once we pull the tubes out, she's going to start to fit. But I give her some epinephrine. It's in the cabinet. I'll have to put it straight in her heart.
Toby!
Run, Kirsty!
I know, I shouldn't be here. I just couldn't leave Toby. We have to wake her up. You have to take the tubes out.
Epinephrine time. I wish there was a way to like maybe to squirt it faster. I can tell you right now, I will never ever choose the other two ones. There's in no realm do I ever want to see Oleander going, which will kill her. That is never gonna fucking happen. And then lidocaine, I'm pretty sure is like a numbing thing. Either way, it doesn't save her. There's never gonna be a time where I don't save her. That won't happen.
Toby!
Thank God. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
it's super yikes.
Emma better.
What about Hannah? Have you seen her?
She never came back after her operation. They must have taken her somewhere else. You should go. I'll get her out. We'll wait for you.
When you burn it down, you go out with them and you get a hero achievement. It's really fantastic. That's what we did the second time around. First time we ascended to the butterfly, second time we escaped with the girls. Third time we didn't shoot Lucian and we just accepted it. But my mermy has already chosen what we were going to do to dear old Uncle Lucian Flowers. That motherfucker's face! I'm sorry, but Lucian, honestly, he deserves to get shot. Because, like, he feels like the most guilty to me. Well, I'm not gonna lie, even though we know what we're going to choose in this one, it doesn't take away from the fact that I'm still very curious to see what happens when you don't shoot him, and instead of just trusting him, you go, no, fuck you, you know, or whatever the fuck she says. Who knows? Next Amber, we'll get to see that. Current Amber, per the choice, earlier, not even like 11 minutes ago, went with, shoot him. So, yes. Cheers, before we continue.
What's happened? It's me. Please.
He seems like such a guilty cat, like.
Whatever's the matter, we can work it out.
Oh, we ain't gonna work it out.
That's it. Just talk to me.
Give me your medallion.
Erica, please. You're not making any sense. You need to calm down. You're scaring me. I think you might be sick. I think you need help.
I know about the rituals. I saw it. I remember.
I don't understand. Rituals?
Yeah, motherfucker in this room.
What rituals? What are you talking about?
I mean, because when he walked out, he just straight up, like...
More dangerous than you know.
The Chief Inspector wanted to talk to me. He was going to warn me about something. About you.
I left you alone with him, and he had his throat cut by a woman who's been dead for 20 years. You're not well, Erica. You have to let me treat you. My God, what have you done?
Open the door.
We're getting options we've never had before, so this is crazy.
There's nothing for you in there but madness.
I mean, it is madness, but you know about the madness.
You've been alone.
See, that's why I feel like if we weren't to kill him and we refuse, like, maybe we get some answers, but maybe not.
It doesn't
like,
have to be that way.
Who fucking knows, right? I feel like there's I feel like it doesn't matter how often we play it, we're just never gonna get answers.
Please. Trust me. Put the gun down. Mia Green is dead, Eric.
Sorry.
It's in your head. It's a fantasy.
We've already decided on... Next time around, we won't moiter you, but we're also not gonna trust your bitch ass. Damn, what an intense death. That was never like that the first time. All the fucking, like, falling around and shit. Before he just, like, falls to the ground. Okay. I like how, like, different things that we chose clearly got us, like, slightly different endings and shit. Whew, this game, man. It's like you literally have to play it over and over and over again to just kind of get different bits and pieces of the story, and you know, every choice you make causes a reaction for later. Okay, so you have two options coming up. One is to inhale, the other is to burn it down. We've already done the burn it down. We know where that gets us. We are going to inhale and ascend down into the basement, where we're not going to ascend as the butterflies. We've done that before. This is exciting. Yeah, it is also very crazy. Exciting.
Erica. Release me. Set me free. Become the butterfly.
But see, we don't, like, set her free when we become the butterfly. Because we ascend to the butterfly because we unknowingly think, like, that will do it. But when we burn down Delphine House, that actually says that we set our mother free and that, like, we become the hero. But, you know, we want to... I'm not going to ascend to the butterfly. I've done that. We know what happens when that happens. So, it's time to see what happens when we don't. Oh, this is so exciting. kept it the last time. Because her mother gave it to her father on their wedding day. I feel like it's fitting because in this particular run, we chose the wedding photo as our favorite photo. So I think it's kind of fitting that we throw it away. Demons burn. Her mother freed. Her mentor lost in smoke. Erica slips into the night. That's the same thing that happens if we choose to burn down Delphine House, except for, you know, we don't go down. Interesting. Okay. See, now I'm even more intrigued on what will happen when we choose to not shoot him, but we refuse him. Like, will it be like you're now in Delphine House as a permanent visitor or some shit? Like, I don't even know. So, maybe it's like... I feel like it's trying to insinuate that it's all like a hallucination due to the drug, but then that wouldn't explain why she saw the people down the hallway when she first got there. See what I mean? Mindfuck. The game is just... fucks your brain. But that's the exact same ending, like what it said and everything, when we chose to just burn down Delphi House. So choosing to inhale but refuse the mask led to us to burning it down anyways. It's just very, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, right? Yes, it does. It makes you want to, like, because seemingly, we now know what happens when we go through the door and we choose both options. Like, fully. Because I've ascended to the butterfly and I've chosen to not to, and I've burned it down just in general. We've chosen to not shoot him once, and there is the options when you're, after you not shoot him, like you have to trust him or not trust him, and it gives you that option twice. So there's a few, you know, bits that way. It's just, but everything else, it's also affected by the stuff you do beforehand. Oh man, this game has nearly infinite impossibilities. Like, or impossibilities, I meant possibilities. Just so fucking rad. Like, holy shit. Oh my gosh. I almost want to play more, but I am going to keep it, you know, one meeting to one run through, because I feel like that's a good amount of time. I also need to do some more stretching with staying active and everything when your body is kind of like at rest for a long period of time. It definitely wants to stretch and move, and we've been sitting in our little chair for a little bit, so I definitely want to get up and stretch a little bit, and also decide if I want to make something, because I am hungry, but do I want more like food, or do I want something more snacky, or maybe I go like, you know, eat the last little bit of candy I have. I mean, I have some other candies, but I haven't really been into those, but I have these bit of honeys that I definitely could eat right now and be very happy with. Plethora of options. I am thinking of the different savory things I could make, but man, oh, today has been a great day. We had a phenomenal meeting beforehand where we did our awesome makeup look that, ouch, oh, it is fantastic. My hair getting stuck in my glasses, not so fantastic, but I absolutely love the makeup look. So we have blue and yellow. It's absolutely, bit of honey are the best. I agree. So I don't think that there'll be any more content this weekend, but really I don't know. So, only the universe knows that. But I do want to say thank you to everyone, especially my mermaid, for tuning in for the last little bit and kind of experiencing it with me and chatting while doing it. But of course, thank you to anyone that has been tuning in incognitely, or especially watching this later on as posted content. You couldn't be here live, so you're watching it later on. So, yeah. Most likely, next weekend, I don't think we'll be making content, because next Saturday, I'm going to be getting a tattoo. I'm so excited. Literally, next Saturday, I'm going to have new ink, and I'm super stoked for that. And then, I'm supposed to go to a singles meetup, but I don't know if I'm gonna go, because I don't have like solid rides, but I also don't have someone to go with me. Like, if I can convince my mermaid to, you know, check out this, because it's just at this awesome local themed restaurant slash bar. It's a meadery. Oh, I love my fucking hair. Anyways, it's called Wild Meadery, I want to say, or Wild and Mead. Anyways, it's a medieval themed restaurant slash bar, and I think it would be fantastic to go, you know, to it just in general. But next weekend there just happens to be a singles meetup that's happening at that bar, and like, I want to go. But that's where my social anxiety steps in and goes, we don't want to meet a bunch of new people without a safety person. A safety person just being someone that I know. They're usually your ride, so you have, like, you know, kind of like an escape away from it all. And the original person that I wanted to go with, they are unsure if they're going to go or not, so I now have to, you know, look to other options. But the only thing I know for sure is that Saturday, March 5th, at 11:30 a.m., my tattoos start. So I want to get there at 11 a.m. Like, I want to get, even, like, I want to get there early because, one, I don't know, it's in a new building. The previous building where I got my tattoos behind my ears, where I got, awesome SpongeBob done, that building is no longer the building they're in a new facility. It's still in downtown Vancouver, but, you know, I want to get there to where I'm at the building and waiting before 11:30. Like, I don't want to be arriving after 11:30. If anything, I want to be waiting for the artist, but that won't happen. But what will most likely happen is that first little half hour will be solidifying the tattoos, because I'll have to see them and be like, yes, those are perfect, or actually I envisioned it a little bit like this. The only thing that I could see that I would be envisioning different is maybe the costume on the Playboy Bunny Jupiter, and maybe her position, but the reference pictures I showed are perfect. Like, literally perfect. So I don't foresee that going too bad type of thing. But on the Elsa, her hair, I want her to have a staff and a long ass ponytail. And that's one thing that's a little different with this artist versus Velma, who I'm acquainted with doing my tattoos with. I never did kind of like a call or something to discuss the tattoos and kind of give my idea of what I want. I got to do that with SpongeBob and all my other ones. But I've given her reference photos. So I think I might message, just because, like, I would want to confirm that I like the line work before the day of the tattoo. Because if I'm doing that the day of the tattoo, that's going to make everything much longer. And, you know, I booked a 2 to 3 hour sesh. I want it to be just 2 to 3 hours. So I'll probably message her either tonight or tomorrow and just be like, excited for my tattoo, like, you know, is there a chance that I get to see the draw beforehand or whatnot? Because there is just certain things, like with the Playboy Bunny one, I really want it to be like the position where she's kind of like got one leg up and looking back, you know, and doing like that mwah sort of thing. So you'll get to see the bunny rabbit tail on the costume, and then of course she'll have the bunny rabbit ears. And then with Elsa, I want her to have the staff like Sailor Pluto would. And then Sailor Pluto has really long hair, and I just imagine Elsa, her braid being super long to where it goes to the ground, and like one hand she's holding the staff, and the other one she has a little plume of snow coming out of it. Literally, that would be my only inputs on them, and then I would just, you know, let them doodle it up how they go. Because this artist's style is just like, she's very good at anime. That's like her stylizing that she does. I do trust that even just off of my reference photos that I gave her, that I would get something similar to what I imagine, but I would like to confirm that before, you know, next week when the tattoo happens. So I'm not gonna message her tonight, just because I literally just had this thought, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to enjoy my Saturday. It's giving me chest pains thinking about it. But I paid $60 to solidify my spot, and previously that money has always been to solidify my spot, but to also have a consolation. I never got the consulting portion of the tattoo, so a little worried on that portion. Mainly because they're, you know, mash-up-y sort of tattoos, but anywhoosies, I digress. Thank you again to anyone that's been tuning in. We're not going to be playing any more of Erica. We did our run-through. We finished not too long ago. It was fantastic. Yes. So, until next time, which only the universe knows when that will be, as I mentioned, you know, it probably won't be next Saturday, because we're going to be getting a tattoo from 11:30 to about 2 or 3, you know, and then there is a meetup that I was potentially supposed to go to at 5, but like I said, I think I might not do that. I might just hang out with my mermie, because my mermie's going to be the one taking me to my appointment to get my tattoo done. So I'm thinking after that, we just hang out, you know, relax, watch a movie or whatnot. It's like, I don't know, you know, or maybe if she's feeling chintzy and she's like, heck yeah, we should go check out this meadery, I could go for a cup of mead. Plus it's medieval themed, and my mom literally has the perfect medieval costume for it. Like, literally perfect. So, I'm just saying. I would literally, she would be the queen and I'd be like her little peasant girl. Oh my gosh. That would be fantastic. And now I'm hoping that, you know, my mermie would be down to do that. Make an appearance at this, you know, mead bar for like an hour, hour and a half. She'd be the queen and I'd be the peasant. She's just like, no, LOL. That's so funny. On that note, until next time, and always, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Bye!